Welcome back here to Mountain Connections. You know, everyone has a bucket list travel item list, whatever it is. Mine, for sure, is very long, but one of the things at the very top of my list is going to a winter Christmas market in Europe. They're located all over Europe, especially in Germany and in Switzerland as well. And luckily, we have one of those events here in Utah, right in Midway over at the Zermatt Resort. We have the annual Zermatt Swiss Christmas, which kicks off this Friday beginning at 11 a.m. And here to talk about it is Sydney Holmes and Tanya Hoops. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you guys so much for coming on. So for those who aren't familiar, Tanya, with Zermatt Swiss Christmas, give them a breakdown of what it's all about.
Yeah, so it's about it being a traditional European market. Of course, we don't quite get to the traditional, but it is on Zermatt's site, which is very traditional. And then we also have kids activities, and we have a bear garden. And so it's definitely got a lot of really fun aspects to it. We even have a, and I always have to say this correctly, but Räbeliechtli parade, which is you carve turnips, and then at night you walk and do a parade with them. So we'll do that each night at 7 p.m.
So cool. So a very traditional thing that you would see at a normal, you know, traditional winter Christmas market in Europe. So it's very cool to experience that. And then also the kind of the scenery at Zermatt. So for people who've never been to Zermatt, Sydney, kind of explain your guys' atmosphere.
Yes, so Zermatt is completely Swiss inspired. The people who founded Zermatt came from Swiss roots. They went back and forth from Switzerland for quite a few years. They collected art from there. All the architecture is Swiss inspired. It's beautiful, especially with the mountains right in the backdrop. You feel like you are in Switzerland. It's funny, one day I was watching the news and like something came on from a press release in Switzerland and I totally thought it was at Zermatt.
You thought it was at Zermatt?
Oh yeah, and I worked there. So it really is. I mean, you feel like you're in Switzerland. Everything there is like down to the T of being Swiss inspired, everything. And it's also, we're a Wyndham property, we're a trademark hotel, so it's a nice hotel.
Absolutely.
as well.
You guys have amazing facilities, and as you said, the whole ambiance of the place kind of really adds to the authenticity of the Swiss market, which is really, really cool. What are some of your favorite events specifically, Tanya, at the Swiss market, besides some of the things that you've already mentioned?
So we're doing candle dipping this year, which I think is really fun. So you can actually, you know, buy the ability to be able to dip your own candles.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I love the kids' activities. You know, they love to actually do, and I know I've mentioned that, but they love to do the decorating of the cookies. Yeah. We actually, which I haven't mentioned, we are doing gingerbread decorating for gingerbread houses. So we have a limited number. The houses will be put together, but then the kids can decorate them, and it is real gingerbread.
That's the best part about it, though, because I mean, come on, when you're when you're building a gingerbread house, the hardest part for everyone is getting the icing to actually make it stick. So to have a pre-constructed house and be able just to decorate is so much easier.
Yeah, and you know, they like to lick the frosting, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah. You end up eating all of your glue, which is not what you want to do.
Exactly, not what you want to do. But that you can pre-purchase. As I said, we have so many, and that's on Saturday.
Excellent. And you guys have some stuff for the adults this year as well. You guys have the addition of a beer garden, which is huge.
Yeah, it is huge. So we have a tent that will be outside. It will be heated. We will have musical numbers all day from 11 to 7, both days. And then we do actually have a stein you can buy and refill.
Oh, great.
And so it's actually going to be a lot of fun. So we'll have 2 different brews on tap.
Awesome. That'll be really fun. Sydney, tell me about where people can go to find out more information about the Swiss Christmas, and then tell me the details of when it's happening.
Yes, so you can go to ZermattUtahEvents.com and get all the information. We also have it on our Facebook page, so if you're on Facebook already, you can just click on over there, and there's tons of information. It starts Friday at 11, and then we have the Swiss Christmas Market, which is all the little shopping. There's a lot of different like handmade crafts and boutiques. And then there is the food. That all goes until 7 on Friday, and then it starts again at 11 on Saturday and goes until 7 again, and we'll have the light parade both nights. And it's just a day, 2 days full of activities and fun, and just Swissiness.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much, Sydney, Tanya. We really appreciate you guys coming on and highlighting the annual Zermatt Swiss Christmas. You can head over to Zermatt Resort up in Midway starting this Friday at 11 a.m. to go check it out. And I highly, highly encourage you and the family to go check it out. It's a ton of fun and definitely something that you want to do before the Christmas season is over. We'll be right back with much more right here on Mountain Connections.